Hey, this is Let's Talk TV. You know how we do it. We always bring you interesting conversations. And hey, today I'm here to introduce you to my friend, my new friend. And hey, guess who my new friend is? Stay tuned. We'll be back right now.
Those who use that phone role is something will be of concern to you. The district chief executive of the Ningo Pram area, that's Jonathan Table.
Well, once again, I like being in Africa.
Okay.
When you're a black man in the United States, it's not easy.
Okay.
In Africa, you just be who you are.
Wow. If you want a better Africa, you have to create it for yourself. African background.
We all have an African.
Have you been to the African Ancestral War before? I believe you'll be asking, hey, where is this place located? Wait, I'm coming, I'll show you where it's located. Hey people, this is Let's Talk TV. You know how we do it. We bring you exciting conversations. But let me ask you this question. Have you been to the African Ancestral War before? I believe you'll be asking, hey, where is this place located? Wait, I'm coming. I'll show you where it's located. But before I talk to you, I want you to meet my daddy, the man behind the African Ancestral War. We are actually going to dive into things and know how the whole place came about. Because hey, when you are passing, you see the signboard, you think otherwise. Daddy, you're welcome.
Thank you.
To Let's Talk TV.
Thank you.
Okay, so please, can you tell us your name?
Yeah, I'm Jerry Johnson. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Wow.
I've been in Ghana 17 years.
17 years in Ghana.
17 years here in Ghana.
Okay.
And we're out here in the beautiful New Ningo, near Pram Pram.
Sure.
And tell me what you want to know.
Okay, so we actually here because we want to know about the Africa Ancestral War, how the whole thing came about, and since when have this place been in existence?
Okay, well, I've been out here since 2003 or 4.
Okay.
But the Ancestral Wall was actually, the paintings were done 2017.
Okay.
Okay, so the way it really started, the way this thing started, I would spend time at Legon.
Okay.
Back in 2004-5 time frame, talking to the students about Pan-Africanism and African history and Garveyism, because I consider myself a Marcus Garvey follower, or a neo-Garveyite.
Okay.
Which just basically means that we need to build power on the African continent.
Okay.
So people in Africa and outside of Africa can be protected, respected, and have opportunities for the group.
Okay.
But I realize as far as a lot of the history goes, the students, you know, they have their minds on something else that level.
Yeah, sure, sure.
When they're at Legon, they're thinking of careers and they want to travel and all of that. So I started trying to go younger students. So living out here, I started going to some of the schools,
okay,
trying to teach at least some African history.
Okay.
I consider myself an amateur historian,
okay,
but you know, I read a lot, or I try to.
Okay, so those of you who don't know where the African Ancestral War is, it's located in the Ningo Pram Pram district, and it's just from Pram Pram to New Ningo. It's in between Pram Pram and New Ningo. But someone may ask, Ghana is big. Mm-hmm. We have different parts of Ghana. Why did you decide to settle at Ningo Pram Pram district and let's say New Ningo to be precise?
Well, I was out here in 2002.
Okay.
Because I have a friend who has relatives from here.
Okay.
And he just wanted me to visit them here.
So you came just for a visit?
For a visit out here, and then when I saw, my father was with me at the time.
Okay.
And my brother, and so I just, at that time, it was all bush 100%.
Okay.
But we liked the environment, so, you know, we decided to try to get a place out here, some space.
I can see you are, let's say, we say Black American.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you from which are you from? Are you a citizen of
The U.S.
US?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm
But
born
you have
and
an
raised.
African background.
Well, we all have an African background.
So which
but
country?
No, but
Yeah.
in the U.S.,
Yeah.
you know, we don't really know where we've come from.
Okay.
One of my father's people did some DNA, and they said they were from the Volta region.
Volta region.
But I only found that out some few years ago. I've
Okay.
been traveling in Africa for 25 years before I ever heard that.
Okay.
So, you know.
Okay. So let's come to why we are here today with the African Ancestral War. When you don't, someone who don't really know when it's passing, you would think it's a shrine, but we just got to answer that wow, it's a different. So tell us what you do here, maybe the services you have here and all those things.
Well, the main thing, the reason we already had a restaurant here.
Okay.
Malebna's restaurant, and the people in the area know it.
Okay.
Very good food.
Okay.
But as far as then we added some guest rooms also.
Okay.
But as far as the wall goes, 2017, when I decided it would be better to bring the students, younger students
Okay.
here for the history. So
Okay.
then I come on excursions, and then we, you know, so we've had lots and lots of excursions
Okay.
over that 5-year period.
Okay.
And then when you teach the children about the smaller ones, about their history, about African history from around the world,
Sure.
from the beginning of our species all the way up until now, the young children internalize it
Yeah.
and begin to feel the confidence
Okay.
and know that they're among a race of people who have done great things.
Okay.
Because you don't really get that in the history
Okay.
in school here.
Okay.
So we're trying to fill a void in terms of the African history that we think our children need
Needs.
to empower themselves and to be confident and to know their potential for the future. And then we feel like if they know that, then they're less likely to be concentrating so much on leaving the country
Okay.
and leaving Africa and, you know.
Okay, so talking about Africa, like you're saying, most of our youth, when we complete school, we just want to go outside to go and work. What do you think Africa as a whole, generally, what was really not working well for us as an African?
Well, you know, I mean, we've had a very traumatic past.
Okay.
You know, there's been widespread enslavement, as you know, and then, of course, a century of being colonized for the most part.
Okay.
And so it has destroyed a lot of our institutions, destroyed a lot of our systems of accountability, destroyed a lot of the things that we really needed to function properly
Okay.
as independent sovereign people. And of course, it's reorganized all of our groups of people the way they lived.
Okay.
And so we have to begin to look back at some of those systems and ask ourselves, how do we reform and reinstitute some of the accountability systems we had before the great
Okay.
tragedies?
But I believe you've been in Ghana for a long time, so you can speak any of the Ghanaian language.
I'm not good in any of them. You know, they speak Frafra in the house.
Okay.
So I can say a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. But
That's Frafra.
I'm not, but I'm not good at
Good
any
in
of
it.
them.
Oh, but
I
you-
should be much better, and I'm working on it.
Okay, so can
even
you-
and even Eve, you know.
Okay, so can you just tell us something small in Frafra? Maybe you tell somebody to watch Let's Talk TV in Frafra.
Oh, I can really just, let's see, how would I say that? I don't know how to actually say that. I'm really doing more of the greetings and the this and the that in the morning, and I just hear things that they say to me.
Okay.
So when it's time to repeat them.
I thought as you are in Dangwe land, by this time you'll be speaking Ningo.
Well.
Dangwe.
Well.
Okay, so when we go around this facility, when we go around, we see a lot of faces, different kind of faces and all those things. Where did you get all those things from?
Well, from African history. You know what I did, the way I chose the people on the wall is I basically identified attributes
Okay.
that I think our children should internalize or know about.
Okay.
So for instance, courage, leadership, creativity, genius, whatever, you know, warriorhood, brotherhood even, you know, all of these kinds of things. And then I found Africans in history that I thought fit those attributes.
Okay.
So a lot of them you will know, a lot of them you will not know.
Okay.
And then of course some of the people were just well known in the local area, so we definitely made sure we we included that.
Okay, because you have a nice place, and I think where the place is situated to is a very nice and a serene environment. And so let's say somebody want to come here, maybe coming from Accra, we want you to give us direction, where to pass to locate this area.
Well, nowadays the easy thing is to look on Google Maps for Malebna's, Malebnas restaurant, Malebna's restaurant. But also if you put in African Ancestral Wall, it will also come up. But it's on the beach road between Prom Prom and New Ningo. So anyone who gets to the area, they know on their way to New Ningo, past Prom Prom, they can't miss us.
All right, so you have restaurant here and you have, is it hotel or guest house?
We have 6 guest rooms.
Guest house. So hotel and guest house. So can you kindly give us your contact? Maybe somebody want to call you and have more engagement with you.
Sure. With the telephone number is 0244-077-825. I think if you go on Facebook at African Ancestral Wall, you will also see a lot of activity there. Even on Instagram, African Ancestral Wall. I don't do much of the social media. But my wife and children will make sure that you hear from us.
Okay, so what do you like about Ghana?
Well, once again, I like being in Africa because when you're a black man in the United States, it's not easy.
Being a black man
in so many ways, you know, because the other people are in complete control of the place. You know, and no matter who the president is, the other non-African people are basically in control. So you're kind of at their beck and call. You know, you have to mold yourself to what they want. In Africa, you just be who you are. You see, so, but a lot of the African boys here all want to go there because they think, and they get, and true enough, it's a big economy. So it's a little easier to find something. But I've met so many people who have been there 20, 30 years who wish that they had just stayed and tried to build something at home, because it's not easy. You spend a lot of money. You make it, but you spend it.
So as we are coming to the end of the conversation, I want you to look into the camera and tell the African youth, tell us something, just a word of an advice.
Well, for the youth, you're going to have to build your own power back. There's no people outside that are out there or out there coming in here that are going to rescue you. You're going to have to rescue yourselves, build for yourselves. If you don't like the leadership that is in front of you, then you need to begin to create your own leadership. And at some time when you become in charge, you do the things you know to do. And I think the Ancestral Wall is really about having the young people understand that sense of agency, which means that they can do certain things. We've had civilizations in the past, we've had inventors, we've had warriors, all of these things that we had as a sovereign, independent people, and we can do it again. Part of the problem is the history doesn't tell you about what you've done, so then you don't know what you can do. So I would advise the young ones and the Ancestral Wall is no admission, it's free charge. So families come, anyone wants to come, we share that. We also can talk about literature and other things. We're also going to open up a multi-purpose area so you can come on the weekends and study and share information. So my advice to the young is if you want the Africa that you like, you have to create it yourself. There's a lot of outside forces and inside forces, unfortunately, that are happy with the way it is.
So if you want a better Africa, you have to create it for yourself.
You have to create it for yourself.
This is Let's Talk TV, and we are coming to you live from the Ancestral Walls at Old Ningo, New Ningo to be precise. And you see, what we want you to do right now is just subscribe to the channel for us, share our videos, and like our Facebook page. So we come your way again with another interview. We said bye-bye for now.